Fighting for the black team, it's Cake, Addy Mestic, and Dobrain. In the yellow corner, it's Agzo, Hermison, and Majete. Zero, Acno, and Chetero make up the blue team. Pretty in pink, it's 2D, Knees, and Fizz. Look out for the orange team. It's Ariel, QS, and the Ninja 729. Wearing purple, it's Goosey, Heisen, and M for Mini. Fighting in white is Daiku, Effie, and Pavelski.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the European Brawlhalla Pro Series Week 3. That's the final week. It's all about to go down this weekend. Champions will be made. And this week alone, I mean, things are kind of up in the air, right?
Yeah, it's a very interesting week. Just overall, it is very much anyone can take it. Red team, which is arguably the favorite, is sitting 2-1, tied with the pink team, and they're going to be playing this week.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Red and pink are both in the lead in their group, and they're about to fight each other twice this week, and they're tied. So we're gonna just find out this weekend who is gonna exit out of Group A. It's 3-1. Sorry,
yeah, I misspoke. It's 3-1.
3-1. They're both 3-1, and
it's anyone's game.
And
but then,
either one of their wins means a loss for the other person.
Yeah.
So it's very weighted, right?
You got to win.
How
all of them.
How exciting! But that also means maybe a 3v3
exactly.
tiebreaker.
If one team wins one and the other team wins the other, potential for a 3v3.
We can hope.
Who knows?
I'm hoping. I love seeing that 3v3.
But then there's also Group B, where this is just the insane upset. The blue team, one of the lower seeds of the pool, has gone undefeated, and the lowest seed is the other team contesting them for that potential get out of the pool spot.
Yeah, and even though they're not tied, blue team 4-0 and purple team 3-1, they are also fighting each other this week, and the results could tip the scales in either direction, because if purple team wins, they'll be 4-1 and be tied with blue team at 4-1. So purple team could potentially win both of their matches against blue this week.
Purple has to win both of them because they'll be 5-1, and then blue team will go down 4-2.
Right. So they can't get a tiebreaker. They can't actually get a tiebreaker.
Right. Because if purple team wins, it'll be 4-1. Blue team be.
And if blue team wins this one, if they win today,
or tomorrow,
kind of guaranteed,
or Thursday,
or Thursday. Yeah. Right. So exciting matches here, and then plus on top of all that, there are tiered prizes here. These guys are playing for over $18,000 in prizes, and the differences are quite a bit. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but still, these guys are fighting for hundreds of dollars, differences in hundreds of dollars every one of these matches. So the pressure's on for these teams. Plus, come on, the glory of the Brawlhalla Pro Series, our very first Pro Series. I mean, this is so cool. This is the first time we've ever done this. We've already done one for North America. Now we're doing Europe, and how exciting! I think this is the start of something bigger.
Magical is starting.
Something magical is happening here.
And our starting match, we've got our schedule for this week. Our starting match will be orange team versus the white team. They're going to be kicking it off, and then later today, blue versus the purple team will be happening, and that's the winner of that. Like we were saying,
promotion match.
That's the one to get out, and then red versus pink team. That's the other one fighting to get out, and then finally black versus the yellow team. And I think the black team, they're trying to rise. I'm
excited to see black versus yellow. Yeah, because everybody's watching black team looking for their W, because they are 0-4 right now in the season, and they've got a lot of fans out there, and all of them just I know they're diehard. They're going to be their fans no matter what. I mean, come on, it's Cake, Addy Mestic, and Dobrain. Those guys are the greatest.
It's like Dobrain said last week. Like, if you're not rooting for them, come on, come on.
He made a very convincing.
He might not like you.
I've never seen Dobrain not like somebody. So you really, that's you don't want to be in that spot.
Messed up.
But orange versus white is going to be our first matchup today, and I think this is going to be close. Orange team with Ariel, QS, and the Ninja 729. They are 1-3, tied with a tied record against the white team, who are also 1-3. Daiku, Pavelski, and Effie. And the white team is significantly lower seeded than orange team, largely due to Effie having been absent for over a year now in the competitive scene. He hasn't competed in a tournament in a very long time. But he's back with a vengeance. We've seen some really great play out of him.
Yeah, his fate has been looking really strong. The orb plays, the scythe plays, all around just fantastic stuff.
It's crazy to see him playing orb because orb is the most recent weapon, which released while he wasn't even in the game.
Well, he did come back specifically when orb launched, like day one. He was like, I'm going to be labbing this weapon. So there's like a day one stream of it. So he was like, all right.
We refer to him often as the cerebral player in Brawlhalla because really he is. I mean, and it makes sense you say that even though he wasn't playing the game, he came back to lab the new weapon because that's how cerebral of a player he is.
He's got to have the knowledge.
He has the knowledge, he has the strats, and that might be what determines victory here today against the orange team. Well, we're about to find out. Let's take a look real quick here. We've got the highlights from last week's 2v2 for the orange team. And these guys, and that was while they were fighting against, what was it, the red team?
Yes.
Red team, the currently in the #1 spot, tied with pink team in this group. Let's take a look at the orange team highlights and see what they've got in store here for us today. Two stocks. Yeah. So red team ahead by 2 stocks, make that 1 stock. And there goes Viper. Once again in the lead. They're not far from getting a KO on Ariel here. But
main stats. So that's exactly what you want in a 1v2 situation.
Yeah, and with simple.
Nice, extremely important. Maybe he can get a kill off before he goes down.
But if both players of the red team are at blue, sneaks his way back up onto the stage. Ariel's looking for the finisher of blue. And
gosh.
All right, he got it. Man, Ariel's Sentinel can just steal stocks. And he got a few double kills in those highlights that are like, all right, Ariel.
All right, I see what you're doing.
What about the white team? Let's take a look at their highlights from this past week. What do they got coming up? And Daiku has hardly been damaged this entire game. The most health on the field.
Oh my god.
2 cannons.
2 cannons.
Top level play. Like, this is all so recent.
2v2.
Just making the time for an easier fight against Pavelski.
No holds barred.
Daiku gets the kill damage reduction from fighting against your team.
That's what it is. Fizz deep in the red. He is the target.
Pavelski off the side.
There it is.
Far from even. Daiku very close to sealing this. And one more uppercut. Yes! Look how damaged he is. Still hasn't been KO'd. He's despite 1 tap doing it. There it is. This is a great spot for them to be in. Thanks to Knees. Oh, but Daiku ends the stock early. Not the right one. Knees is like, it's incredible how he can just see into the future or something. It's incredible how he can just see into the future or something.
Ooh, all right. Effie with a recovery up high. And Effie taking so much damage while Pavelski was respawning.
Nice.
All right, God.
Fizz stopped it. He had his teammate, but he stopped what could have been a killing blow.
Pretty sweet highlight reel of some 2v2 stuff that the white team can do, but today is 1v1s. It is the crew battles. That means it's going to be a relay race to see who is going to retain stocks, stay inside of the match. And I'm curious who they're going to start off first because it's the blind pick start.
Yeah, time and time again, we see Daiku pulling off these 1v2s or clutch 1v1s at the end of the 2v2 battles, and that's going to serve them well here today.
Yeah.
This is 1v1, and we just saw, I mean, it happened in week 1, and we just saw it happen in week 2 as well. It comes down to Daiku having to clutch it out. That makes me think, save Daiku for last, play the anchor position, because when the pressure's on, Daiku plays the best.
I agree with you, but from what I've seen of the white team, they have run the same comp twice in a row. Start off with Pavelski, then go into Daiku, and then have the Effie anchor, have that cerebral player. And as strong as I think a Daiku anchor can be, I think it's also really smart to have your smartest player on the back end thinking constantly.
The more information you give him, the better he'll do, probably. That's a good point. I just can't help but remember the 2016 World Championship where Daiku won 2v2. He's the 2v2 World Champion, and along that 2v2 was many clutch 1v1s during the 2v2 tournament. So I just think he's actually better. Like, force him into a clutch situation because he'll do even better.
Okay.
But you bring up a good point. Yeah, Effie. And then Orange Team, I don't think they can go wrong in how they send people out. I'm thinking start with the Ninja.
Yes, I definitely like starting with the Ninja for that team. And then I actually kind of like the Aerial Anchor because Aerial tends to play higher defense characters, so he just has those extra stocks, that extra ability to take damage.
I wonder if he'll use Sentinel. So we're in the lobby here. We're about to see who these guys are sending out first.
Okay.
Looks like Orange Team is sending out QS first, and we're going to see if White, are they sending out, if it's anything like last week. Okay, this is a switch
This is a mix-up, yeah.
It's a switch-up. We were talking about Effie the past 2 weeks has been the anchor for the White Team, but now the first person.
Okay, the no polite way to say it, the White Team has not won in a crew battle.
Right.
So they got to fix what's been broke.
Yeah,
Usually we say don't fix what ain't broke, but they haven't won one,
fix
so maybe
what's super broken.
maybe change it up a little bit, just completely reverse the order.
Yeah, this is a big change here. Effie starting first instead of last. So QS is going to ban out all but 3 maps, and what's he going to leave Effie with? I think he's leaving Thunderguard Stadium on there because he knows Effie won't pick it.
I think he'll take Miami. I think Effie can do a lot of really neat stuff with Miami Dome.
Yeah.
Especially with the way he's been playing his orb. Soft platforms really help him out, those 2 specific ones. And then also the offstage. He really likes going for that dare into the ground pound. Works super well on Miami Dome with that column.
Plus a Scythe fighting on the edge in a map where the kill line is very close to the edge of the stage. Lets him grab a Nair reverse into a combo that might KO at any health. So that seems like a good pick for Effie, but 10 seconds left for him to decide. He's really thinking about it, talking it over with his team. What's he going to pick? 5 seconds left on the clock.
Is he going to let it go to random? He's going to let the game choose.
Last second. Our predictions were
right,
bomb
defusal right there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The first match of the day, Orange Team versus White Team, QS versus Effie, going down right now. The Brawlhalla Pro Series. QS steals the first weapon. Effie, I think starving Effie of weapons is probably a great strategy. He has been labbing the weapons out so much, and he hasn't been playing super often the past year, so he might be rusty on the unarmed. Seems like a good strategy for QS, but Effie had no problem grabbing an orb without taking too much damage, although QS did manage to get a lot of damage on him. Effie's starting to fight back here.
Sends Effie off stage, and he's going to respect Effie, does not want to challenge him. He knows he's winning in the neutral, so he's not going to go off stage instead.
He's not.
Just punish him.
Because Effie's got tricks, right? Don't even go down there. Make him come back up to the stage. Fight him on flat ground. QS doing a great job so far. Looking like he might take a very early stock, and there it is! Neutral signature on the center of the stage. Gets the KO on Effie, and then some. I mean, Effie was very damaged, and that's a very hard-hitting signature. Effie went down, and QS is starting to lap them in stocks, which is really bad for a crew battle because it's not just who wins this fight. It comes down to how many stocks do you have at the end of the fight is even more important really than just who wins.
Yeah, Effie's he's going to be fighting for this stock right now. You see him with the offstage. Wants to keep QS offstage, and he's doing a great job of doing it. Going to swap over weapons, but QS is going to go for the denial.
QS robbed him. Effie without a weapon now. He might be in trouble. Oh, nice. Punches him away. Now with the orb, this is what Effie's been waiting for, this orb. And QS almost got him on that one.
That was scary. QS had the read, but then was expecting Effie to move, but the recovery gets the stock.
The tip of the recovery just barely hit. It looked like it was about to end. Effie ties up the stocks, but the damage has been done. QS is pretty sizable lead on this stock, and he might be able to take it here to continue his 1 stock lead. Effie really needs to deal some damage on this stock without losing it.
I mean, a Gimp could be possible. The recovery almost taking out Effie.
That was so close.
Damaged.
He's lucky to be alive right now.
Offstage.
Let's get some extra credit with this stock. Effie looking for some damage here. Oh, QS, this is it.
Nice.
Off the side. Oh, man, he was really trying to call out QS's behavior there. Effie barely alive. Unarmed.
Touch. Oh, jumps over the side signature. Now he's over to the orb. He's extending this second stock really well, getting some damage out onto QS. Great read into the down signature, but the weapon toss.
All right,
recovery.
he went down, but he took QS to orange before going down, which is great considering that he was at red while QS was white. So
well, he needs to get the stock, though, because if QS takes out Effie without losing this stock, all that health going to be completely healed up into the next one.
Good point. Effie really needs to take this stock here for the white team. Even if he loses after that, you know, that's the best you can do while still losing is to take him out to one stock. So at least, you know, your teammate has a chance to bring it back to even.
Ooh, big commitment with that ground pound, but QS able to make it back.
Almost caught him with the gravity cancel. QS really starving Effie's weapon. Effie really called him out, dashing in with an uppercut like that. Holy cow.
That's bold. Usually you go in, dash in with a kick, extend your range a little bit, then set up for the uppercut, but Effie just goes in, goes for the finishing blow.
Effie also queued up another orb, too, so when he loses this one, he'll have another one waiting for him. I don't know if he'll even live that long, though. He's at red right now. Somehow has to take out QS. It would be pretty crazy for him to win this stock at this point, but he's on his way.
That juggle was scary. He even utilized that soft platform like I was talking about with orb. You can use it to extend that vertical range.
Right.
Oh,
nice gravity cancel. What? He pivoted that gravity cancel side sig. Got the KO on Effie, but he is down to one stock. And even though he took that last stock without taking any damage, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he'd heal that damage up in the next battle. So now we're looking at who is the white team going to be sending out next after Effie to face off against QS's final stock.
It's going to be Daiku. It's going to be Pavelski. Are they going to do the Daiku anchor that you're looking for? I think this is the opportunity to.
Yeah. We'll just have to see. I mean, they've always played Pavelski before Daiku prior to this. And the white team, they get to decide now. Yeah. They know it's QS. They know what legend QS is playing. They know they only have to take one stock, and Pavelski's the man to do it. So we do have the Daiku anchor. And Pavelski, I think this is a good idea. Pavelski's probably the most suited to take a stock off of a player without losing a stock of his own. And that'll even things up, and then white team can go into the next battle against orange team even. And that's huge for them because they can't always be trying to catch up. We keep seeing them catching up, and it's hard to shift the momentum back in their favor. So Pavelski banning all but 3 stages here. What's he going to leave on the field?
Ooh, lots of tri-platform maps. Yeah, definitely Axe-centric. Axes love those tri-platforms. You can use it for those ledge cancels. That's what it is.
Yep, that's exactly what he was doing. And QS is taking him to Twilight Grove, the least Axe-centric of all those maps, right? That's
still technically 3 platforms, but they're not quite in that same formation.
Yeah, probably it's a smart play by QS. Yeah. All right, check out these stats here. Stats of Pavelski. He can get a crew battle takedown. I mean, he is ready for this.
Most played legend is that Ragnar.
All right, we're about to get started here. Orange team versus white team. Remember, QS is fighting with his final remaining stock. This is the stock that he had from the previous fight against Effie. Wow, the movement.
There's so much just footsies that hadn't swung yet because both of them were dancing so precisely around each other. But the juggles from QS, is he going to go positive? Is he going to get that stock off of Pavelski?
That's huge. I mean, if he just takes one stock, that's huge for the orange team. They'll have a lead going into the next battle. So Pavelski didn't get the axe that I think he wanted, but oh man, he did so many excellent guitar strings over this weekend in the Mountain Dew Game Field Championship. I think Pavelski is ready.
Goes for it again. Goes for the gravity cancel downlight read, but QS,
he had to get. It's 50-50 for him. Does he go left or does he go right? Pavelski chose wrong on that one. QS starting to run away with the lead. He might be able to end this stock. He really called it out, and he took a huge amount of punishment for it. That's big for Pavelski.
Watch out for the
spear recovery.
The side heavy.
Pavelski closes it out for the white team and ties up the game. Now orange team has to send out a new player without an advantage. We're just starting.
That was scary though. Pavelski was so close to getting knocked out. You're seeing that replay. He actually iframed through the neutralite from the axe and then tried to punish with that side signature.
That's great. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look at this. Pavelski,
Slide
what
charged
a
it.
play. Man, he risked it for the biscuit on that one. That could have gone all kinds of wrong, but Pavelski, that was the time to do it, man. He seized the opportunity, and it looks like the orange team is sending out Ariel next.
And that means that their anchor is going to be the Ninja 729, the character with the anchor, because he plays that Sidra. All right, Ariel. He's going to be coming in. Likely will be on the Asuri. We know he likes to play the Sentinel in 2s, and the Asuri is a little bit more of his 1v1 pick. Pavelski with the Ragnar. That means it's a Qatar mirror match. Oh,
there it is. He's sticking with Sentinel. Yeah, he has been playing Sentinel in 2v2. I don't think we've seen him use it in 1v1, but here it is. Now Ariel gets to decide which 3 maps to leave on the field here. And I think Pavelski's going to take Twilight Grove. If Ariel's going to leave it up there.
That would be the Venn diagram of maps, right? He had all those maps plus Twilight, and Ariel's leaving Twilight as well.
Pavelski's thinking about it. Maybe it's not so clear cut that he would take Twilight Grove. I think any of these maps work for him pretty well. And Mammoth, of course, is like one of the most neutral maps that everybody chooses. Looks like Twilight Grove, just as we suspected. All right, here we go. Ariel versus Pavelski. White team versus orange team. Both teams now on their second player at even stocks.
Yeah, this is anyone's set in this crew battle, and they're diving right into it. Pavelski gets the spawn weapon.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
uh-oh.
A little bit of miscommunication.
Okay, whoa. All right. Nope. We're going back into it.
Just remembering how to recover back to stage. Had to do a little bit of practice on that one.
He's faking him out. Wow. What a call out. Just a downsig after. He didn't even sidelight or anything.
Ooh, Pavelski just a little bit too damaged for that sidelight follow-up off the stomp. Able to bounce outside of that, but Pavelski is still very damaged. Ariel has him off stage. Stomp, side air.
Oh, that could have been a really early stock as he had him off stage.
Oh!
Pavelski's starting to catch up. Who does that? 2
chain
neutral
dodge.
lights in a row. Oh, nice. Ariel, he even pivoted the way he sent his recovery. Smart play.
Get him closer to that kill box, send him towards that right side. But he's fairly damaged. This is possible for Pavelski to get right back into this. He has the guitars that he's so comfortable with.
Yeah, it's looking like he's not going to let this lead extend very far. That neutral sig would have gotten the KO, but Ariel avoids it. Ariel deep in the red. Starting to build up a damage lead now. Pavelski, nice finish. It's not enough.
Oh, the defense.
Another one. Okay. About time. Pavelski equalized the stocks without taking too much damage. That's great for the white team. He's still in it just as much. It's anybody's game.
Dancing around on stage. Pavelski staying very grounded against his opponents. Almost catches that up dodge with that down air.
Ariel's been good about not getting caught in Pavelski's strings for too long, because we've seen Pavelski reset his string like 3 times and just take somebody from white to red, no problem.
Ooh, what? That almost caught him.
Ariel, that's crazy because Ariel caught his dodge the last time he did that move. It didn't work that time though. Pavelski better on the dodge timing.
It's so insane seeing the way they react out of each other's Qatar strings, right? Like, Ariel just does a straight dodge in a direction and just mixes up every single time into the recovery. That's going to be the knockout.
That it didn't look like it was going to KO, but just at the end of its trajectory, he got it. All right. Pavelski might be in trouble now. He has to end this stock quick, but Ariel is pushing the lead, robs Pavelski of the weapon, and now Pavelski, unafraid, slides in, but Ariel punishes it even more, and another weapon denial. Ariel's pushing this lead now, and Pavelski can't find a weapon. There's one. Worked out. The spawn placement worked out for Pavelski there.
Nice neutral signature. Still not enough to take out Ariel. Oh my goodness, the Sentinel. And he actually took out of his defense. He went into the dexterity stance, and he's still surviving for as long as he is. That is insane.
Okay, that was cool, but he deflected so much that he didn't get the KO because of it.
Basically just put him back onto the stage.
Oh, man, and Ariel's starting to run away with the lead here. Pavelski desperately trying to take this stock. There it is, an Ariel uppercut onto Ariel off the floor. That's kind of crazy. All right, Pavelski has taken a lot of damage here. The favor is certainly towards Ariel right now, who could end this stock. Either way, Whoever wins this is going to reset the amount of damage they take. So at this point, it's not about damage. It's about who wins. So they put their team 1 stock ahead.
Weapon denial from Pavelski.
And now Pavelski has evened up the damage completely. It's anybody's game. It's going to come down to the final hits.
He is chasing forward. Pavelski seeing blood in the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that chain dash is so scary. Over the corner, then down.
Oh,
just outside.
No, he stopped the wrong way.
Oh, he's just above Pavelski.
Pavelski, no!
He committed so hard. He went for the double downlight into recovery, but was just above Ariel's head. Didn't reset his jumps.
He didn't touch the wall
and
or
he
the ground.
slid down.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, Ariel's going to take that.
Yeah, he's like, all right, that's mine.
And just in time, too, because, you know, he had to have been sweating having lost that significant lead he had. Pavelski looking like he was bringing it back. And at the last second, Pavelski did it to himself. Here it comes. Look at this. Let's see what happened. He used every one of his options and just had nothing left. The gravity cancel. That was his last dodge. And that was his last jump, and he didn't have a dodge because he used the gravity cancel. Very unfortunate. And what's this? Daiku's playing Thor.
Huh.
This is the first time we've seen this in a competitive setting where Daiku plays Thor. He's got 4 stocks of the orange team to go through, and his white team's last hope here to win a crew battle. They haven't won any crew battles in this series, so this is it.
This is interesting. So Daiku has very publicly been on the canon grind, right? He has very publicly been like, I'm going to be studying canon, and you expect that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the mix-up. Tell everyone he's going to play canon. They come out with something
mix-up.
else, right?
Maybe.
Everyone, you know you're watching the Daiku Twitter, right? You're following his social media.
He's playing mind games to the max. You see his most played legend is Koji, but we haven't actually seen him play Koji in a bit. It's still his most played because he's played
it so much.
But he's switching now because we saw him play Sidra in the Mountain Dew M Game Field Championship this past weekend, and now playing Thor. This is kind of out of left field here for Daiku.
So he's going to have the orb and he's going to have the hammer, and we've been seeing a lot of Thors in the European region do really well, and so maybe Daiku's just been watching that as well and being like, you know what, that's pretty cool. I think I can do that too.
This dude's made $21,000 playing Brawlhalla.
He's
not
look
bad.
how huge he is.
Not bad. He's been going to the gym. We know. All right, so Daiku's fighting Ariel's final stock from the previous battle. Ariel's going to be looking to take at least 1 stock here because that'll make it that much easier for the Ninja to come out on top, score a victory for the orange team. Daiku could just shut that down and make it an even match because he'll heal up whatever damage is done to this stock if he wins it. But
these Nair juggles. That's so smart. The Nair is a really good combo starter. It just sets up for a lot of different options.
Yeah.
So Daiku's really looking for that.
And he landed it while Ariel was hardly damaged, so he doesn't get sent too far, and he's able to combo into itself even. He landed like 2 or 3 times. Uh-oh, Daiku entering red now. He is in danger because Ariel's hammer hits very hard. And a single. Uh-oh, Daiku's on his last leg. He avoids the weapon throw. Oh, nice Nair.
Yeah, the Nair protected himself just in case Ariel comes off.
Yes, he's done it. What? Nice combo.
Sidelight charge forward into the stomp side air. So clean. That is hammer 101 from Daiku.
So we've got a super even match here.
Can they
Orange team's going to come. The Ninja's is gonna be a hard fight for Daiku, though.
Very true. The Ninja is a scary opponent. He plays the Sidra, really likes to utilize those cannonballs to control space, and he will charge in all over you if you're not ready for it.
There might even be some mental chip with the Ninja playing cannon here because, you know, Daiku wanted to utilize the cannon in his pro gameplay, but he's not playing it now in favor of Thor for reasons we don't know. But,
I mean, it's working.
But clearly it's working, yeah. Yeah, Thor's got a lot of utility. He is like the latest legend, too, so people have the least amount of matchup experience against him. But the Ninja, man, the Ninja delete stocks.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tough. All right, this is the final game of this match, and it comes down to this. They're both at 3 stocks.
This is anyone's game.
And it's anybody's game.
The white team could win their first ever crew battle here against the orange team. Daiku not able to get that spun weapon, but the Ninja, he wants that cannon. This is his weapon of choice.
Yeah, he threw that away pretty quick, and he's not worried about starving Daiku either. He just wanted a cannon.
You're seeing him controlling space with those cannonballs. Daiku, it's going to be hard for him to make those dare approaches with that orb if those cannonballs are in the sky.
Now we've seen the Ninja often zone with those cannonballs, but we've seen it backfire on him pretty hard too. There's one, right? Daiku can get in pretty easily if the Ninja's going to just use that on stage.
I mean, it is still a signature. It still has more recovery frames than your standard light attack, so it will lock you down.
But it is one of the few like actual projectiles in the game, so he's taking advantage of it. But there is counterplay that Daiku's privy to, so the Ninja needs to be careful about it. Damage even across the board here.
Just slapping back and forth between the two of them. Ninja has Daiku off stage, but he's going to respect that hammer. That hammer recovery is so incredibly deadly. The ability to reverse your situation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, reversals are great. Vertical reversals are even better. Oh, the Ninja sneaks underneath the signature. Daiku's in trouble. The weapon throw. One more hit, and he survives by the skin of his teeth. Daiku's still alive, but not out of danger yet. Oh, no!
He touched. He touched.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Just barely gets
saw
his
the
jumps
cloud.
back. Yeah. All right, Daiku still has all three of his stocks. The Ninja's in the lead, and one good hit away from victory here. That could have been it. Daiku avoids the ground pound, punishes. Now with an orb, is he going to survive? Still
Cannonball
alive.
goes just underneath the cannonball, and Daiku able to chase dodge back to the wall. Trying to extend the stock, has to dodge through that weapon toss. Basically anything from the cannon could be a killer move from the Ninja 729. That nair almost does it. Daiku's so damaged. He's in the defense stance on this story, so he has a lot of defense.
Yeah, smart. It's a smart option here. Oh, man, even the sidelight is sending Daiku way off. It's like almost anything will get a KO on Daiku at this point. But Daiku could still steal a stock from the Ninja before he goes down. That's why he's looking for his opportunity. Oh, weapon throw. Just a regular old weapon throw gets the KO because Daiku was so damaged. But he's dealt enough damage to the Ninja now where he's basically one hit away, especially with the hammer. Just looking for a side air here. Or the side stick will do it. That might be it. Yeah. Wow. All right.
So even.
It was good. It was good that he got the Ninja as high up as he did in damage before going down. Whoa!
Huge damage build.
Just like that takes the lead now against the Ninja. And ooh, okay.
There's the cannonballs. You got to respect those cannonballs.
It was like a point blank cannonball too.
Ooh, in the air, downlight down air from the Ninja 729.
Ooh, luckily, Daiku escaped out of the combo that could have come from it. He didn't get the dodge read, but a huge signature from the Ninja builds up a lot of damage onto Daiku.
That cannon ground pound was coming right towards Daiku's head, and fortunately for Daiku, the Ninja 729 pulled out just above him. Oh, off stage. Over to the
Daiku's in red. One good hit from the Ninja could end him here. And the Ninja,
that covers the entire soft platform. Soft platforms are not safe against Thor's hammer.
That's a pretty good signature to cover. He can't go high against. Oh, well, he just did. Another down sig, and now the Ninja is on Orange Team's final stock. Daiku could potentially extend this stock here, develop a lead, and just push it into victory. He's already built up some damage. He might starve his weapon here. No, he wants him to go after the weapon to get a hit off of it.
Yeah, he's trying to play that trap game.
The Ninja, not very damaged. He could still make it out of this. No, now without a weapon, Daiku's hunted for the KO. The Ninja manages to kick him away. He's got the cannon.
I was expecting the immediate side air. You saw him throw out that down signature. Would have punished. It out-prioritizes that cannon side air.
Big time. Uh-oh.
Downlight dare.
That just builds damage, though. If it's not over the corner, it's not going to take a stock.
It's a great adjustment, though, because earlier he got the downlight and he couldn't hit the nair because of the positioning. Recognized that this time at least he can go to the dare. That weapon toss denies the wall touch, and that's going to be a knockout.
That was well timed because Daiku just didn't have any recovery options left after it landed. Okay.
There's the weapon.
Completely tied up here, and it all comes down to this stock for this match.
Nice. Utilization of that downlight. Depending on how you hit it, will send your opponent in different directions. Oh, nairs from below. The Ninja 729 is so damaged. Oh, the cannonball covers the platform. Daiku, he's going to be looking for that knockout.
Taiku's in a great spot to win here, but get the first victory in a crew battle for the white team. He's just one good hit away. The Ninja, this could be it.
He's got Sayers. He's got
Taiku looking for an edge guard. The Ninja makes it back.
Oh, great spot dodges.
Oh my god.
Weapon toss opened up Taiku. Oh, the blast from the crowd
no.
the cannonball.
Taiku might be in trouble here.
The recovery.
How is he still alive? Taiku counting his lucky stars. It all comes down to these last couple of hits. They're both in kill range.
He's gonna get it.
Any second. Oh,
those big swings. Stop.
Taiku's done it with a neutral signature to celebrate at the end. White team finally wins a crew battle. That is awesome for the white team. Now 2-3 in the series. 2 wins, 3 losses. One of them was a 2v2, and one of them's a 1v1. They're not one tricks. They got 1v1.
They can do it all. Taiku able to close it out. Going positive for his team was just enough. You saw, actually, it was kind of like a little ladder. It was like
what an even, it was
three,
a super
4.
even match across the board. But orange team was the one in the lead the whole time. Yeah. It was really close, but they were ahead by 1 the whole time. But no one actually went positive, because even though they were winning, white team always equalized that
right
stock
back.
before it was too late. So congratulations to the white team on winning their first crew battle here. They're gonna have another. They're gonna have a rematch. Not really a rematch, but they'll be going up against the orange team again coming up.
We get the same matchups on Thursday.
Yep. Except 2v2.
Except 2v2. 2v2 rotation.
So coming up next here is a promotion match. This is a big deal here.
Serious.
Blue team versus purple team. Now, we were talking about it before, but blue team is undefeated in the series so far.
Which is insane. Look at their pool. They've got the black team, Addy and Cake, and Dobrain. They've got the yellow team, Axo, Hermison, and Machete. And then they have the purple team, Goosey, Hyson, and M for Many. That's going to be their opponents. But still, like, there's so many killers in this pool, and to go undefeated in both crew battles and 2v2 rotations, that's big.
This is going to be their hardest match yet, though. Goosey, Hyson, and Infirmity, they understand what's at stake. They can't lose. They have to win both of these matches. Oh, look, we got a tweet from Taiku here. He's quick on the tweets.
Yeah. He had that ready, and then as he hit the sand, he's like, send.
I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, blue team versus purple team. This could be a crazy one.
Yeah.
Blue team, obviously, they have so much momentum behind them. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this one right now, but we've seen the purple team capable of so much. I'm talking about Hyson, the clutch master. Right?
And crew battles, that's his playing ground.
Yeah, I believe that they will save Hyson as the anchor, because when Hyson's in a position of like, oh no, the only way I can win this is if I zero to death him in the next 5 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. And he'll get it. He'll just
like, all right.
He'll do it. He's done it several times in the Pro Series. So it's like he is ready for that. Give him a difficult situation. He'll come out of it better than he would if it was even to start with. I mean, and then you've got Goosey and M for Mini, who are historied, right? These guys have fought together for so long. These guys are like the power of friendship kind of team.
Yeah,
I think Goosey and M for Mini, and just their attitudes throughout this entire thing has been like, I'm glad you guys are my teammates. Doesn't matter what happens. We're going to just do our best. And they're fighting for each other.
See,
right?
What's funny is, like, that's how they are personality-wise. But then you look at that picture of Goosey, and you're like, that is an intimidating fellow.
Nope. Yeah, a little bit of both. A little bit of happy, like, we're all friends. We're fighting for each other. And also, I'm gonna
crush
win this no matter. Look, he is. You've never seen a more ready player, ready to fight player. And Goosey and M for Mini go way back. They've been a team
together for a long time.
For like 2 years now. They've been a team. It's anybody's game, man. It's anybody's game. But if blue team wins this crew battle right now, they're almost locked down for being in the finals. And but they know, even though they're winning, purple team could steal it from them.
Right. You cannot start sleeping now. You have not earned your ticket into those finals. Purple team, if they win these next 2, they get that spot. It is between these 2 teams.
So we had a chance to talk to Boomy.
Yes.
The winner of, he was on the NA Black team who won the North American Pro Series. We were able to get some insight from him on some of our teams here. He talked to us about the blue team, which I have a lot. I'm interested in hearing what he's got to say
let's see
about
what
the
Boomy
blue
has to
team.
say about the blue
because-
team.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So the blue team is possibly the biggest success story out of this entire series so far. The only team that is still undefeated, which is pretty unreal when you have a team like the red team and a team like the yellow team still playing. And honestly, like the glow up from these guys like Acno and Zero has just been insane. You know, Acno taking second place in the spring championship. And the question mark, which was Chetero and Zero, just has been completely erased. These guys are so solid. They're looking so good together in twos and even better in ones. So honestly, my bets to take this whole thing is with the blue team right now. These guys are absolutely killing it.
Interesting thoughts from Boomy. That I think he said it best. He said the big
The glow-up.
question mark was it. Well, that too.
I like the phrase the glow up, but the big question mark.
The big question mark was Zero and Chetero. Chetero wasn't. He's a substitute for the team.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Acno and Blaze, Acno and Blaze, they got second place
Of course,
in the
yeah.
Mountain Dew
It's a
Game
strong
Club
team.
Championship, but Blaze can't play on weekdays. Chetero came in last second. Turned out to fit into the puzzle perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And that was what everybody was like, I don't know how that's
it's like,
going to work out.
I haven't really seen a lot of
Right.
Chetero. He didn't play a
But-
lot in 2018. And
That's
suddenly,
completely dispelled. Turns out Chetero is perfect for them.
Yeah.
And Boomy thinks that they're going to take the whole thing. Not just this, but the whole thing.
I think the purple team has something very different to say about that, and they're going to prove it with their gameplay.
Well, yeah, let's get in the lobby and
Yeah.
see who these guys are going to be sending out first. Looks like blue team is sending out Acno first, and the purple team sending out M for Mini. M for Mini, he is the one on the on the purple team that has won the most online tournaments.
Okay.
I think this is a great way to start the match. But what? He's playing Dusk?
That was not going to be my expectation. I
I thought
expected an Ogrim.
I thought Ogrim, yeah.
Yep. I will apologize because I'm super colorblind, and these colors, if I say the wrong color, like it's not intentional. Just forewarning. But Acno, really strong starting pick for the blue team. He's been looking really great this entire 2019, so I cannot fault them for that one. And then the purple team, this seems to be their order. M for Mini, then Goosey, and then they finish it off.
I think that's the right way to do it. And for Mini is a great lead-in. He has won several seasonal championships himself, although it was with Ulgrim. Man, where's Ulgrim? You know what? Let's just wait. Let's hold our
He
let's
has
hold our
experience in
judgment.
it. It wasn't
Let's
like
wait
a
and see.
level 2 Dusk.
Because he is the only Dusk in the Pro Series so far. All right, here we go. Blue team versus purple team. This is a huge match. This is a promotion match. If blue team wins this, they're a lock for the finals. I think they're very close to being a lock for the finals. So this is huge for both of them. Who's gonna win this? And Acno's
he's got his
a
gauntlets
great
finally.
start for the blue team, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, he's just an absolutely outstanding player. He's got this Val pick. He's going to be starting off those
big
gauntlet
punish.
strings. I like it. I like that he goes for the sidelight and then he tries to see how Infirmity is going to react. That is just quintessential
This
gauntlets.
is
You got to get that start up
information
and
gathering for Acno. If he can start getting into Mini's habits out of hit stun, Gauntlets is capable of doing so much. A single dodge read could be the difference between life and death here. Off the
Nice
side,
there.
Acno, I don't
That's
think
it.
he can make it back. Mini is down, and a pretty early stock because Acno's only in orange. Mini's got to make up for this damage lost. He's ready to go, dude. He's
supposed to get the
dashing in
stock.
with a haymaker unarmed. Acno building
He's
up some
denying his
damage.
weapon.
Yeah, he's not stealing the weapon from Mini, but he's preventing him from getting it and kind of forcing Mini to be in a position that Acno wants him to be. And look at this. Acno's already lapped him in damage. Oh, there. Well, did you just change that? But my goodness. Oh,
side
nice.
take, but it's off the island.
Oh! Mini, what a play.
Yo,
A wall bounce
Lemonade
combo.
out of lemons. I thought
Yeah.
that he was going to be in trouble because Acno survived off that wall bounce, but he was able to get the recovery off of it, get that stock. Well played from Mini.
Lemonade out of lemons. Well said. That's exactly what happened there. That's huge for Mini, but he still has to build the damage here. He can't, if he loses the stock too quickly, is in the same position that he was at before. But this is his best opportunity now.
Right, off stage. He's not close enough for that side signature, but Enfromini's still really respecting how much space Akno can control. Oh, the down signature!
Who does that?
Just the raw.
He really knew what Enfromini wanted to do there. I mean, a gravity cancel down signature in neutral. He didn't even dash in for it. He did it in place, knowing that Enfromini was going to come in with a down light. That's crazy. What kind of genius is Akno? Oh, what a read from Enfromini, though. That's big damage. He can keep pushing this. Stock. He might be able to get the stock back, and that lead can just be completely nullified here. Looking for it. Oh, all right. He went for the same one, but Akno readjusted.
Oh,
this could be it. Oh, whoa. Okay, wow. I saw a couple opportunities there, and Enfromini was like playing with it.
Oh, down light into the recovery. There's the side air. Stocks are evened up.
Wow. Every time Akno gets a lead, it's a big lead. And Enfromini just neutralizes it. Like he's equally as capable of taking a stock from Akno without getting hit. Now he doesn't have a weapon. That's okay. He's able to deal damage without one. Weapon on the field. Now with the orb. Let's see what Enfromini can do with this orb. Nice combo. Ooh.
A little early. He saw the read. He saw the down dodge.
Yeah, that was actually the right call. Just a little, the timing was off.
He's a fast reader, unfortunately.
You gotta go for those plays sometimes.
Oh yeah. Just put it into your opponent's head that you're gonna go for something like that. But you see the neutral light coming out from Akno. He's gonna start looking for that knockout option. He has Enfromini in that damaged partner.
Yeah, and he's got enough leeway to take a risk for it. And there it is, side signature off the center stage. Akno puts the blue team ahead by 1 stock. Now, that 1 stock lead doesn't mean all that much unless he's able to take 1 more stock off of the next player coming in, which is going to be Goosey for the purple team.
This is the purple team's. This is their order. It starts with Enfromini, then goes into Goosey.
Man, that down signature. What the heck was that?
That's
raw
confidence right there. He's like, I know this is going to work.
He did exactly 1 down sig in the past year, and it got a KO in the Pro Series. Right. And it wasn't a punish either. It was a straight up in neutral. What a crazy thing to do. Akno, man, you never know. So Goosey's coming in next, locking in with Ragnar. I like the pick. I think he can get it done with Ragnar. And Goosey's going to be fighting Akno's 1 remaining stock in the crew battle from that previous fight.
It is going to be a fresh stock, though. He is going to heal off all that damage. He was like in the orange at the end of the last set.
Yeah.
And then he's going to heal that all up. And
so he'll be in white going into this next stock. Goosey, over $3,000 earned in Brawlhalla esports. He's ranked 15 in Europe and has seen a lot of top 8s himself here. So we're going to be seeing Akno reducing down to a single stock.
He is sticking with this Val pick, which is interesting. I guess he's warmed up his gauntlets well enough. I think he's got a pretty large character pool, so he could have mixed it up, but I like the Val. It's been working for him.
All right, Akno versus Goosey going down right now in the Brawlhalla Pro Series.
Already has him on the corner.
Goosey, yeah, he's controlling this.
Akno really wants to extend the stock. You can see how much safer he is playing when he knows that he needs to go positive for his team.
I don't know. I get the feeling that safe isn't necessarily good for Akno. He's a playmaker. He makes stuff happen, and if he plays too defensively, Goosey's good at fighting a defensive person.
Yeah, he's getting the damage. Some great axe strings. Almost had the read with that neutral signature as well.
Wow, what a genius. Oh my goodness. Who does that, man? Akno is a trailblazer. Uh-oh, Goosey's building up a lot of damage. He's just 1 good hit away from victory here. Oh, wow, he really went for it on that one. This could be it. Off the side, Goosey.
Needs another hit.
Maybe the final edge guard on Akno. But Akno fights his way back onto the stage. Now he's got the momentum on his side. Whoa!
Just dodging through that gravity cancel side signature. Goosey able to take the stage control. Still no Spitfires on this corner. This is where Ragnar's love to do it, but Goosey does not want to put himself in the recovery frames.
He's trying not to let Akno know that that's an option he's going to go for. Akno's smart enough to always be on the lookout. Oh, he tried to surprise him with it.
Yeah.
Akno knows a little better. Oh man, this is getting risky. It's anybody's stock, and this is huge if Akno takes a stock before he loses this.
Neutralize.
This could be it.
Yes.
Purple team has done it, equalizing the stocks. We're going to be going into the next match. 3 stocks versus 3, but 1 player down on both sides. And Chetero is going to be the next player to come out for the blue team. Man, anything can happen. What a close match. I knew this was going to be close, but this has just been as close as it gets. Chetero locking in with Wu Shang. This is what I wanted to see out of Chetero. Chetero's been playing, he's been playing like Hattori in the crew battles and only using his gauntlets for the team battles. But I've always thought Chetero, I mean, he was like
that's what he started
Europe
with, right?
Gauntlet. Yeah. He owned Core back in the day.
Yeah.
Like he was like, when Core was the only gauntlets, he was the one like pioneering the offstage gauntlets plays and ending stocks early. And in a crew battle, taking a stock, like just a gimp, is probably the biggest thing you can do for your team in a crew battle. And Chetero is going to be able to do it. Now, Goosey forcing the map over to Mammoth Fortress is a good pick, because I think if they gave Chetero like Thunder Guard or something like that, where the off stage is more accessible than it is here, Goosey'd be in trouble.
Something like a shipwreck as well.
Yeah, this kind of neutralizes a bit of Chetero's specialty.
But Chetero's not just about the gauntlets. He has the spear plays. He's able to do a whole lot of great damage build up with it.
Wow.
Ooh, slide charges the side light, and Goosey's just underneath it with a fantastic punish.
He was so ready for that. Goosey looking for an opening here. Chetero wants to punish. No, he chooses to initiate now. Uh-oh. Off the side. Goosey could just stop him right here. A down air. Whoa. Oh, that signature is the right call.
Yeah.
Man. Oh! He
Side
dashed
signatures.
off. He dashed off with it to extend its range. And he was even closer to the kill line for it. Now Goosey has to play catch up here.
Great damage
for that
built up on the
down
Chetero,
signature.
though. Oh, he's going high. He's burning a lot for that high recovery. But Goosey was just waiting for that one opportunity. Almost gets the read. Weapon toss.
Whoa, no, he
Dodge
forced
through
the dodge out. Now Chetero doesn't have a dodge. Oh, but Goosey, instead of pressing that dodge advantage,
wants the weapon.
Grab the weapon instead. And this could prove, oh my goodness, all this damage. Oh
this
no,
damage.
It's starting to, Chetero's really
He's
starting to run
widening the
with
gap.
it. Okay. Goosey has equalized the stocks here, but look how much damage he's taken. This is bad news for the purple team. He's going to have to really make a play on this stock here.
Yeah, denying weapons, that's going to help.
Yeah,
Keep
that
Chetero
seems
from
like a
getting
good
any
play against Chetero.
Yeah.
Yes, this is it. This is Goosey controlling the stage right now. Chetero doesn't have a dodge. Oh, but he punched him away. Like when Goosey has Katars and Chetero just gravity cancels on stage like that, like it's go time. Goosey can get like a 6-hit string if he does it right.
But Goosey is so incredibly damaged, barely
Scary.
interrupts, but the down toss into recovery from Chetero. And this is a huge lead for the blue team.
Yeah. Yeah, Goosey's now looking to mitigate with the lead. At least take him down another stock here. I Goosey. I know Goosey, and Goosey's.
Oh,
Goosey's
that
ready to-
worked!
Oh, what? The mind games.
That was great. He ground pounded, baited out the dodge from Chetero, and did just enough denial that Chetero didn't reset because he was dancing on that left side
and
wall.
he knew he didn't go down there and overextend, which could have given Chetero a chase dodge. It's just smart play from Goosey. He knows when to hold him, knows when to fold him. All right, damage starting to even up here. I can't believe Goosey's brought this back. Nice combo. Oh, but Chetero answers back real quick.
Wake up there.
Perfect dodge from Goosey. Risky business now. So weapon on the field. Chetero. Oh, okay. Goosey going to keep Chetero unarmed here. That seemed to have been working out well for him. Except now Chetero's not afraid. Uh-oh.
He's just looking for unarmed knockouts.
Yeah, he doesn't care at this point. Okay, Chetero, he's up in the air knowing that the weapon spawned pretty high on. Oh no! Now Goosey doesn't have a weapon. He might be in trouble here. Chetero trying to get that weapon throw into recovery again. It was a good kill option for him last time, but Goosey's wiser now. Not gonna fall for that one so easily. Ooh, that's huge!
Bounces off the stage though. It's
This
gonna
edge
eat some of
guard
the
could be
force.
it. What?
Spitfire!
What an option! Nobody does that. A gravity cancel down signature off stage. He also pivoted it for a little more uncertainty on where it was going to land. What a play by Goosey. And just like that, when blue team had the advantage going into this match, Goosey has gone positive for his team.
5 stocks taken by Goosey. 4.
4 stocks.
4. One,
Which
if
is
he-
already
if he gets
positive.
one off
One
0.
more than he has.
I'm going a
And
little early.
That would be if Goosey. That's what Goosey needs to do here. He heals up. Look how because he was in. Look how ready he is in this replay, right? He's going to go into this next match with fully healed on that stock, and if he can take a stock, wow, what a play! If he can take a stock off of 0, that's everything. That is so big for the purple team because then Hyson comes out, the man who the Terminator. He's going to come out. And really have ammunition to finish off the game. So we're looking at Goosey to see if he can take a stock off of 0
Staying
before
on
he
small
goes down.
man.
He's only going to have 1 stock to do it.
But here comes 0. 0's been the anchor for the blue team, and he's been doing really well as that anchor. He's been able to take quite a few stocks and close out very close sets. So a lot of confidence in this 0 pick. And if he gets this stock off of Goosey, it's going to be a clean slate, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean 0. Look at the stats. Every time he's come out in a crew battle, he has ended somebody's. I don't know how to but he ended their, career.
He's destroyed.
He does. He always takes them down every time he shows up, and he's gonna get another one here probably. Eventually because Goosey only has 1 stock.
Yeah, but some great 3 hits from Goosey, and he's getting that damage built up onto 0.
Yeah, this is good. Goosey, play it. He's playing it safe. He's waiting for his opening because it's so big that he takes this stock here before he loses his 1. He only has the 1 to do it. Already with a damage lead here, and he's playing Axe. Uh-oh. Whoa, he bet the farm on that one. That was,
wanted that read.
but he didn't get punished for it.
All
so.
0's getting is weapon tosses. He's hit 3 weapon tosses and a neutral light. That is the bulk of his damage.
The weapon tosses do like 2 damage. It's nothing. If it doesn't initiate into something else or get a KO because of the velocity, it's not. It's basically nothing. But he's starting to catch up now. And Goosey is taking a stock off of 0. That puts purple in the lead. Even if Goosey goes down now, his team has a lead, and this is huge for the purple team. They could be the first team to defeat the blue team in either 1v1 or 2v2. They're undefeated right now.
See, I told you took 5 stocks.
Yeah, you're right. I just didn't know you were looking into the future.
Sorry, I had the script a page over. Goosey now over to the Katars, and now that he's taken this advantage for his team, you're seeing him go a lot more aggressive. He knows that he's done what he needed to.
Because I mean, if he can make the play and take yet another stock off of 0, that's huge. It's not going to happen playing super careful. He's got to make something happen. Okay, Goosey goes down, but that is fine. Goosey took out 5 stocks on his own for the purple team. Now Hyson, the purple team anchor, is going to be coming out to face 0. 0 has a stock disadvantage going up against Hyson. Hyson has 1 extra stock than 0 does. So purple team is in the best position ever to win a match against the blue team. But look, 0's swapped up his legend.
Is going to be going over to this Mordex, trading out that sword for a scythe.
Okay. It seems like a good pick. Mordex is capable of gimps more than Val is, and since he only has 2 stocks, he needs to get a gimp. He just needs to, if he can just end a stock early, he'll tie it up and have his best chance at bringing this back.
But you're asking him to gimp Hyson, someone who has 0 to death multiple people.
That's true. That's
with
true.
this Diana, with the bow.
That's
so
true.
it's going to be tough, but that does mean Hyson will go a little bit more committal off stage, so it might give more opportunities to 0.
It's funny you mentioned that because even in that huge match against the black team where he took out 5 stocks with 3 of his, it was actually 2 of his because he SD'd one of his stocks like without even getting hit. So you're talking about how committal he might be. He could easily overcommit. He definitely commits because he's ended himself without even taking damage. And that would be awful in this situation where he has exactly 1 stock of an advantage.
Well, he has 1 stock that he can give away.
Oh, right, yeah.
He'll still have 2 extra.
We have that SD accounted for right now.
That's what Goosey was doing. He's like, now you can do whatever you need to do. But Hyson, he's been playing so incredibly strong in these crew battles for his team.
All right, can Hyson do it? Close it out for the purple team. He's got a 1 stock advantage to get it done, and it is going down right now. 0 versus Hyson in the European Brawlhalla Pro Series.
3 stocks to 2.
Happen? 0 immediately going down the center channel.
He's going to swap over to that bow.
But Hyson's not having any. Hyson stays outside when 0 goes down the middle. He's not about to let 0 be in a position to gimp him. 0's starting off strong. Hyson hasn't even landed a hit. As soon as I say that, though, it gets a little bit of damage in. Not too much to 0 in a great position to start. Got to consider, though, he's already 1 stock down. So he has to do more than even. He has to just really...
Trades are not acceptable here.
He can't trade. Hyson now with a bow.
He's just he's swapping up the weapons, keeping 0 on his toes. Can't adjust to the positioning of Hyson. Had him on the corner. Yep, wants to keep him over on that edge. Oh, the down tick just too low.
He sunk down a little too far. I don't think that he meant to slide charge off the edge.
Right, not able to pick up that scythe. There's the weapon. Over the gauntlets.
Oh, what a read! But it didn't follow up into a killing blow. Now Hyson's in the advantage. That weapon throw almost ended. What? That's huge. Hyson. Oh, what? He's got to be breathing a sigh of relief now because he's 2 stocks ahead. Not even in kill range yet on his first stock. Looking like he's about to end the streak of blue team. They've been undefeated in the series so far, and Hyson of the purple team is looking to end that right now. He's so close. He's in red now. 0 could end this first stock, and Hyson's still going to have 2 totally fresh stocks to end 0. This is really good for the purple team.
Just below, in position for the recovery, but Hyson knows it.
Oh, what a read. Who does that?
Oh, he charged up the signature.
Again.
Hyson,
he might not even lose a stock.
Yeah,
he might even lose
3
a stock.
stock.
That's it? No. What?
No.
Hyson's still alive. 0's got to be frustrated with that one. Going over to
the
the what a weapon throw! Oh, okay. I thought he was about to end the stock there. That was a genius move.
Well, that's what happens is you commit to following, so you're actually burning your utility on that chase. That weapon toss
it can be so risky to dodge, but 0's just trying to make a play now because he has to make something incredible happen. 3 times in a row immediately. He gets that first stock, but I'm not sure
he's
that's
play this
gonna
perfectly.
Help. Yeah, he's gonna play 2 stocks perfectly now because Hyson basically has him 1 hit away from being knocked out. 0. Oh, even deeper in the red. He can't. Oh, he almost killed him for that taunt. Oh, 0. Man, look at him. He is trying to make something happen here. Way off the top. Hyson is so ready to taunt 0's knockout.
He loves that sweet taste of victory. He can taste the victory.
Hyson, he's just 1 good hit away from getting it. This might be it. Another taunt. Anybody didn't get punished for that one. 0 threw the gauntlets down, and Hyson spot dodged it just in time out of the move stun. The taunt stun, I should say. All right, 0 he's going to make Hyson play his game here. But honestly, Hyson could just wait for 4 minutes. If 0's going to try to do something like that and just hang on the side, Hyson could actually wait. It won't go into the tiebreaker because of how far away 0 is. But Hyson's not, he's going to make something happen here. This could be it. Hyson has done it. The purple team ends blue team's undefeated streak and goes up in the set. They've tied up the set now.
This is huge.
The set count for them. This is huge for the purple team because now they're going to go out into next week and fight blue team once again in 2v2s, but now it's even. And whoever wins that they go to the finals.
That's big.
That's huge. It's huge that they won this because blue team could have secured their spot today.
Yeah.
Right now, they could have secured it. Purple team stopped that from happening, and because of their set counts, they can't tiebreaker.
Right.
Someone's just going to win it. Someone's going to win. On 2 days from now, one of those teams is going to get promoted to the finals.
I'm so excited.
And we just don't know. We don't know. As well as blue team has been playing so far, as even Boomy had it in his head that blue team's the team that take the entire thing. It could be the purple team.
Yo, and big ups to Goosey taking 5 stocks.
Big ups.
Yeah, just he secured that one. He gave his team the lead enough that Iceman was able to close that one out.
That's huge. All right, so our next match coming up here is another big one here. Yet another promotion match, this time for the other group in the series. It's going to be Red Team versus Pink Team, who are actually tied. They're both 3-1. Who's it going to be?
I don't know. Is it going to be the Red Team, Viper, Simple, and Blue? They were the favorites coming into this. This is the team that, on paper, everyone was like, they can just run the distance.
I mean, come on. It's Blue just won the Mountain Dew Amp Game Field Championship in 1v1.
Blue's been winning everything.
Blue and Simple won the 2v2 for the same tournament. Blue has won so many events. Like they're just so ready for this. They're so ready for this. But the Pink Team has been surprising us so much.
Yeah.
Remember Knees' plays last Thursday in the 2v2 against the White Team? Dude, it was the Knees show. Knees was like, he was going off. Yeah. He was landing everything.
That's the only way to phrase
he was
that.
like 3 stocks while everybody was at 1. Knees is like, not only was he had the most survivability in all of his matches, he was also doing the most damage. So it doesn't get much better than that. And they've got the underdog power on their side, right? Because Red Team, they're just expected to win.
Of course.
If Red Team loses this, it's like, what's wrong with Red Team? But Pink Team, they've got everything to gain here, because taking out these teams, especially in the crew battle section of this battle, right? Especially in 1v1s, Red Team has every advantage. Just looking at tournament histories, so far Red Team hasn't even played all 3 of their players in a crew battle, because that's how dominant they are in crew battles. If Pink Team takes this, they'd be so close to victory. But obviously, I'm thinking Red Team, right?
I think what you're thinking is that Red Team takes crews and Pink takes 2v2s, and then we get the 3v3.
And we get the 3v3 tiebreaker. That could easily
happen at Thursday.
But it's like, if Pink Team takes this, they're better off in 2v2 than they are in 1v1. I would say against.
I think
Red
they're a stronger
Team.
2v2.
So Pink Team could, if they take
just
this
go the whole
today,
distance.
we might see. We don't know. It's
we gotta
crazy
find
how
out.
little we know which team is going to get promoted here. It all comes down to this week, and these particular matches. This one match right here means so much for Red and Pink Team, and I think favored a Red Team, but hard to say. Who might have some more info for us, maybe a little more insight on what's going to happen. I'm talking about Boomy, the guy who won the NA Pro Series with the Black Team on the North American side of the Pro Series. Let's see what he has to say about the Pink Team here going up against Red Team.
So the Pink Team started off pretty well. They started off 1-1, going even with the Orange Team, and now they're 2-1 after taking that win against the White Team. And it's honestly kind of an unexpected result if you aren't as familiar with the scene. Knees has been coming up for a very long time. He's honestly just blossoming into an incredibly developed player, which is something that we don't really see out of the gates as much. 2D is just a rock in the back line. And then Fizz is more of an explosive player that we haven't really seen too much of from Europe. So I think this team actually poses a pretty big threat to the Red Team. I think they have the potential to possibly make it out of their group, especially with the trajectory that they're on right now. But it'll come down to the last matchup in the final week of the Red Team versus the Pink Team. Most likely to see who'll make it out of that group.
Well, Boomy said it best. It really comes down to that final game 2 days from now. But this is definitely, not only will it set the tone, but it'll set the precedent for what will happen in the final match of these between these teams in the Brawlhalla Pro Series. I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
I don't think anyone knows. Not even our expert analyst Boomy. he said it could be anyone.
It could really
Pink Team
go either
could
way.
do it, and I think we got to let the players speak for themselves at this point. Who do you think the Red Team is going to send in first?
I think they're going to send in Blue first. Okay. I don't think they have sent in Blue first, but I think they're ready to make a statement here and send in their best 1v1 player. It's just this is not a subjective opinion. I mean, this is like very, very much the best player in Europe right now. He's proven it time and time again. But nope, it's not blue first. It's Viper first.
I think they like the comfort of having the blue anchor.
Yeah,
it's just such
Viper
a strong
and Simple
anchor.
blue. I mean, Viper and Simple will most likely go extremely positive. Maybe they don't even need blue at the end, but yeah, that's not a bad way to go. And then Pink Team with playing 2D first. I expected 2D as the anchor. Boomy was talking about it too.
Yeah, he's the Rock.
He's the Rock because he is. He's just
Dwayne
like
Johnson
he
for the
always
team.
consistently. He consistently performs well, and what a great person to have as the anchor. But instead, trying to start strong with Pink. Well, you know what? I bet Knees is the anchor now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
After what he did last week.
Is with how strong of a player Knees seems to be, is having him as the anchor is probably the Pink Team's decision. And we're going to go right on into Red Team versus Pink Team. Viper on the Ragnar, 2D on the Koji. Not too surprising in terms of picks.
Yeah. Viper's been playing Ragnar just straight up. For a long time, it was his 2v2 only character. And I guess now it's just, this is the guy. This is the one that he performs most consistently with. And you need to be consistent in this crew battle situation because you only get that one chance. So you don't want to play somebody where, sometimes I have bad games and sometimes I have good games, because a bad game in this situation could just mean your team loses now, right? All right, here we go. Red Team versus Pink Team in the European Brawlhalla Pro Series. Viper and 2D starting things off.
Viper getting that spawn weapon, already getting some chops onto 2D. Going for that juggling, but 2D can get below and has some juggles of his own.
Uh-oh, okay. All right, he took him off the side there. It could be scary. It looks like these guys are content with fighting on the stage. After knocking somebody off the side, they're not like leaping off to get a huge gimp. Viper without a weapon. 2D could guard it, but leaves it on the table. Viper grabs it and
nice recovery.
Really punishing 2D.
Running out of jumps.
You let him have the Katars, and now Viper's letting him have it.
Just putting those Katars into 2D. Downlight into the recovery. Viper putting the hurt onto 2D now.
And he disarmed 2D. 2D quickly rearms now with a sword instead of the bow. Both of them are in kill range. Who's going to get the first KO?
Ooh, tries to go off the corner for that neutral air, but 2D just below it. That's Tommy Matt. Not going to take him out. Viper with too much defense on the Ragnar gets back to the wall.
The kill box of this stage is very big. Just consider it like the stage is so far from the sides. And the tatami mat hits up and to the side.
Yeah, far distance.
So it's really like it's the least efficient path to take in terms of like knockout. So Viper was lucky to survive that. It's still lucky. I can't believe he's alive. He's got to be
his health bar is redder than his character right now. 2D covering this corner though. Very safe edge guard. Yeah, the neutral light will do it.
Wow, he had to be super damaged for a sword neutral light to get a KO.
On Shipwreck.
Yeah.
An Axe Sair could do it from the right position. Viper's been hitting them very inward, sending them like left to right from that left side. So it's been the farthest possible distance to get that knockout. But if you can get it from the center stage, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, at that point, it might not have even mattered where he hit it because 2D was so damaged. Damage now even across the board, but 2D is starting to press his advantage here.
2D with these wake-ups is catching Viper, just getting extra damage for Viper trying to get aggressive.
Yeah, you know, usually it's a dodge or a jump out of hit stun, but you have to consider, depending on their weapon, how they can attack out of hit stun. Because the meta, especially with these pro players, starts to really revolve around dodge reads. But they can just attack too, and attack always beats a dodge read. If you're sitting there waiting to see how they react, then they can hit you in the face, and you wouldn't know.
But Viper getting some damage out.
He's got 2D in kill range now. If he hits him in the right spot. Way off the side. The weapon throw! Oh, man. Had 2D started with a different option than recovery, he would have still been able to dodge through that weapon. But he was caught inside the active frames of his bow recovery, and he had to just eat that weapon throw. And from such a great distance, I mean, that hit hard.
Viper.
Oh, 2D just as fast,
a quick dash
equalizes the
jump.
stocks. Did you think that pink versus red was going to be this close? I mean, it's exactly even now. Both of these players on their final stocks, and 2D is looking poised to have.
Oh! Sarah
Viper's
in
in
dare.
trouble.
He canceled it onto the platform.
He missed it. He meant to ground pound off the side. That would have
To
gotten
time
the
that.
KO.
He's still in the driver's seat though,
And he
All
hasn't
that
even been
damage.
hit. He's taken such a little amount of damage. 2D so close. Yeah, he's in the driver's seat. I like that. That's a great way to communicate this. Viper is so.
Ooh. Just past side
That's
six.
the right signature
Yeah.
to use because even at white, it hits in such an efficient direction that an edge guard is easy to do after that. That's it. 2D wins it for the pink team, and now they go up one stock. 2D's gonna have his one remaining stock here, going up against the next player of the red team. I don't think anybody expected pink team to be in the lead here.
Yeah, not to be in the lead and definitely not this close, but still, it's the red team we're talking about. Up next is going to be Simple or Blue. Likely will be Simple, and then they still have the anchor of, again, the strongest 1v1er in the
Yep.
European region. Like,
Yep.
you need a big lead.
Even if 2D takes all of Simple stocks here somehow without losing one, it's still not over.
it's still not
man.
guaranteed.
It's still,
Still not
like they
guaranteed.
got Blue. So they are sending out Simple next. We were right about that one.
And I like the Bryn. Last weekend during the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel Championship, he was a little indecisive with his characters. He had the Bryn. He also, I think, played a Bolvar at one point, but his Bryn looked really strong.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like his Bryn, so I'm glad he's sticking with it for
Was
this.
he using the Bryn in 1v1 as well? I know he busted out for 2v2 plenty, but I don't know that he plays it often in 1v1. But he knows what he's doing.
knows exactly what he's
So
going to bring
Simple
out.
leaves Thunder Guard, Mammoth, and Shipwreck. He wants a flat state. He wants.
He go back to Shipwreck.
He wants to keep it
That's
simple.
the one 2D just won on.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Of course he's gonna pick two. But I think Simple might do better on Shipwreck than
Yeah.
Viper did.
I think Simple's got a game plan for Shipwreck. All he has to do is take one stock off of 2D and then completely even pink team versus the red team. Pink team, 2D wants to get as big of a lead as possible.
So something to mention here is the red team. Like we had a missed start here. All right, we're good. Don't even worry about it. We're good. All right, here we go. 2D is gonna start back. No, okay,
he's just full resetting
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
He was like,
it was
oh
a
yeah, I
super
was supposed
false
to.
start. Yeah, it was a false start. That was a false start. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get back in there. Going to Shipwreck again.
He's just too excited. You know, he's
This
trying to get back.
just-
He's like, yo, I just won
oops.
again. Let's go. But yeah, again, it's crew battles. It's that relay race. You keep how many stocks that
Yeah.
you had from the last game. So 2D is going to be coming in with one stock to go up against the 3 of Simple.
All right, so he's gonna leave Shipwreck on the field because 2D has to pick Shipwreck. All right, here we go. Well, not exactly just yet. You're gonna stick with us for a second here because they have to. 2D has to drop the 2 stocks. You know how it is. They gotta set up the crew battle. We are planning on adding it as an official feature here, so we don't have to do these these SDs.
Pay no attention to the man behind the
Yes,
curtain.
yeah. This is all. Trust me, it's all working fine on the inside.
But again, 2D versus Simple. This is close. Simple, if he takes the stock off of 2D, then it's completely even and anyone's game.
Yeah, here we go. 2D. Yeah, so 2D's big goal here is take one stock off of Simple before losing the one remaining. That means he goes positive, having taken 4 stocks with the 3 that he has. He's already done what you can expect, what you would expect out of anybody on your team, is to take 3 with the 3 that you've got. That's the least you can do, right? But 2D is in position here to. Oh, almost got a huge read on Simple. You know, anybody would expect the immediate
feet.
downlight follow up. Side. Oh, this is it. That's
no
it.
jumps.
So
Didn't reset.
simple.
That's a simple edge guard right there. Yes.
It's endless. There's endless opportunities with that. I didn't mean to make the pun. No pun intended. But it was such a simple edge guard. How does he make it? How does he make it look so simple? All right, so now Simple changing his character up to Diana. The Bryn was just his one stock character.
Okay, yeah.
That's somebody that he can take a stock out with, but not somebody that he's willing to fight to the end.
A full game out with? Okay.
So, but now he was quick to change to Diana for this.
Yeah, the Diana's one that I think he plays a lot more in the 1v1s, and he tends to do really well. One thing that he does a lot is downlight into neutral signature with the bow. So Fizz has got to be careful about burning a dodge and getting caught by that.
This might also be Simple's best answer to Mordex. Because even Fizz and Knees are both Mordex players. We've seen Simple do so well with Diana in tournaments past. But the damage and stocks are even now. Red team and pink team totally tied going in to their second players. Both of them are on their second players right now. We've got Blue and Knees waiting in the wings.
Fizz with the Scythe pickup. Starting to get some hits on the Simple. Wants to see how he's going to react out of that. A lot of what comes out of Scythe and Gauntlets is dodge reads based off of these 1 or 2 setups. So you're seeing that Neutral Light, one of the strongest setup tools for the Scythe.
Wow. These guys are so many attacks and so few hits. Okay, they're starting to make contact now. Fizz has got to be careful. Oh no! That's exactly what I was thinking. You've got to be careful burning a gravity cancel like that off the edge against Simple.
You got to be confident in that read. He does that a lot in 2v2s, and it works really well because he has a 2v2 partner in case something goes wrong.
Right.
But in 1v1s, you don't have that parachute of a teammate.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate for Fizz. He can.
He's still
Whoa, he's okay.
Oh, okay.
What? Okay.
I thought Simple was out of it, but Fizz chased just enough to keep Simple from resetting to the walls.
Yep. Yeah, because Simple didn't want to go above Fizz. He was waiting for Fizz to disengage before going up, and since he didn't have enough recovery options to make it up after that, Fizz actually got the KO without necessarily knocking him out. Smart play by Fizz. Man, and what? You couldn't ask for a better situation because Fizz was, he put himself in a huge disadvantage. Uh-oh. All right, be careful now. Without a dodge on the... Fizz is using his dodge really early off the side, and it makes me nervous every time because Simple's the kind of player that knows when your dodge is down and knows how to kill you as soon as it is down.
Yeah,
so you use that dodge early, and Simple's gonna wreck you.
Those gravity cancel side signatures off the edge are so incredibly scary from Fizz. He's very damaged. There's the downlight neutral signature.
Can he make it back?
Has to touch.
Oh man, he delayed as long as he could, and Simple did not take the bait. He was waiting, and basically at that point there was nothing else Fizz could do. Simple had him locked down.
See Fizz go over the corner, trying to get that bait of get Simple over the corner, go for a turnaround. Oh! Another one?
That was scary. Simple's gonna reset and go into the other side.
Opens up with a weapon toss. Ooh, slips in between the soft platforms.
Fizz trying to end it with a dive kick off the side. He needs to end it. If he can end it quickly enough here, I mean, he's still in position to win. But it's starting to look like his main goal needs to be don't leave Simple with 2 stocks remaining. Otherwise, it's pretty hopeless for Knees to take it back. I mean, he's capable, but can you imagine? Oh, he got it!
No.
What?
Not yet.
He didn't get
Not
it yet.
yet.
Even after that hit. Oh, my goodness. Nice play by Fizz, taking Simple down to his final stock. I did not think this match was going to be so close. I thought Red Team was such a lock. But Pink Team, man, Pink Team.
They're looking so good.
They're so capable.
There's a reason why they're tied with the Red Team in terms of their group. Oh, the dare will spike.
That's
Fizz
probably
out
it.
of jumps. What touch?
Oh,
what
a smart move, though. Dodging straight up. Simple was expecting him to dodge up and to the side. Like any average person would do, but Fizz is no average. Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the reversal off stage. Simple. I play a little bit more neutral now that it's getting closer.
I think it's right for him to play off the edge here because he's in red. I mean, he can... This might be it. Yes, Simple closes it out. And Pink Team is in the same position that they were last time now. A stock down, but they got Knees coming in here who could potentially end Simple's stock before taking one of his. And then it's just an even match against Blue. The #1 player in Europe.
You know, it is possible, though. Knees, he's been popping off in the Pro Series. He's been looking incredibly strong. Whoa, what? Simple's just mixing it up constantly. You can't.
That's weird.
You can't read his picks.
That's weird, yeah. All right.
All right, Simple is going to be switching it up to this Wu Shang now, throwing away any connection he had to the Diana.
Well, maybe this is another one of his one-stock characters, and he'll go back to Diana. Oh, wait, well, no, he doesn't get that. It's
He's
the other
one
way
with one
around
stock
now. Yeah,
now.
it's the other way around now. So with just one stock remaining, I guess Simple thinks Wu Shang's the guy to do it. Even though Knees is playing Mordex as well, Diana apparently wasn't his counter of Mordex. It was just the character he wanted to play next, I guess. It's hard to tell what
his mood was.
What Simple is thinking about with these character picks.
This might be his burst pick. This might be his, I can get a stock so quick if my opponent messes up while I'm on this Wu Shang with the gauntlets. Like, that might be what he's looking for.
Well, here we go. Knees versus Simple. Simple has one stock remaining from the previous fight that he already won. And Knees is the final player for the Pink Team. He has to end this stock without losing one. And, ooh, man, it was looking like Simple could just get a gimp on him there, but Knees uppercuts his way back onto the stage before Simple does anything too crazy.
Over to the scythe, a little more range. Didn't want that gauntlet mirror match.
I mean, when I think Knees, I think scythe. I mean, this is his weapon.
I mean, he has insane gauntlet readability, like top of the map stuff.
Yeah,
he'll do some gravity cancel sidelights and scary
that's
spots.
right. Yeah, he has done so many crazy things with gauntlets too, and that's probably serving him well against Simple. You know, they do a lot of the same things, Knees and Simple, with gauntlets.
Lots of this dash dancing.
Off the side now, Knees might be able to make something happen here. Simple.
He needs a stock.
Knees is not super willing here to fight off stage. Instead, letting Simple come over the corner. He tried to catch him with the down signature, which is the best corner move in the game, I think.
So that downward dunk is so incredibly devastating.
Knees
nice side air.
pressing into the advantage. No, he threw the weapon at the ground. He meant to throw it over this corner, and Simple might just be able to end his stock right here. He's done it. Simple's gone positive now. Knees with only 2 stocks remaining for the Pink Team now, putting the Red Team in the lead. Plus, they've got Blue, the anchor, and even though Knees ended that stock quick there, that's rough. That is really rough for the Pink Team, because now he's only got 2 stocks to fight against Blue, the Blue.
He needs a gimp. Like, plain and simple, he needs a gimp onto Blue. He only has 2 stocks to work with against Blue on the Asuri. Simple took 5 stocks.
Blue just won $6,000 this past weekend playing Brawlhalla. He's so, he's the best player in Europe, man. And Knees, I think Knees really needed all 3 of his stocks to do this. But he lost that one against Simple. He has to do this with 2 stocks somehow. It's going to be crazy. We have Blue with $14,000 earned in Brawlhalla. That's almost all in 2019.
Yeah, does that include this past weekend's?
Does it? It does not. It does not.
So that add an extra 6 on top of that. And that's just 20,000.
20K. This guy almost all in.
We're
2019.
understating how good he is.
That's
right
crazy.
Now.
All right. This is about to go down here. This is gonna be crazy. Knees versus Blue in the Brawlhalla Pro Series. This is huge. If Knees does this, it's gonna be historic. If Knees manages to do this.
Going from 1 stock behind, taking out the #1 EU player out there.
And Blue's playing the character he played throughout almost the entire tournament this past weekend.
Yo, he's getting some great reads onto Blue. Keeping him on this corner. Don't let him get any ground. Change up the corner. He's still knocking Blue around. Blue,
this is great.
Not getting any responses. Knees is coming right back into this, but he needs a stock.
I think this is
Same
great.
side.
Oh! Knees! Just like that, he almost evens it up. This is crazy. I think Blue is used to players respecting him so much and playing kind of like afraid against him, and Knees is so unafraid. He is going in and making plays happen. But Blue's quickly adjusting.
Great juggling from Blue.
Wow.
Another recovery. One more recovery.
Can he touch the floor, please? What? No. What? Blue takes a stock, and Knees didn't even touch the floor that entire stock. That's crazy. Okay, Knees is going to have to do it again.
That's so tough for Knees.
Yeah, he's on his last. He's on Pink Team's final stock.
Blue with these guitars. And some great dash dancing around Knees. Oh, Knees.
Yeah, he got that down light, but I don't think he was expecting to hit it because he could have followed up.
Oh, caught the dodge
reset,
down.
And Blue's looking like he's just going to end this. Very close now. One good signature away. But Knees is answering back very quickly. Is it going to be enough? Even if he takes the stock right now, he's got a huge deficit to deal with.
Knees has no health to play
Wow,
with. The downlight recovery.
He's unarmed and he doesn't
Downlight
care.
recovery.
Blue does it. Wins it for the red team against Pink. Now going up 3-2 in the series. And, yeah, I guess we expected that, but I did not expect it to be so close.
Yeah, that was very close. The red team, good job from Simple taking 5 stocks, giving them that advantage. Like
apparently they needed it.
They did.
I thought, you know, it doesn't matter. Leave Blue, however many stocks Blue needs to take, it's fine. But even Blue, even the Master Blue, needs some wiggle room. Yeah, it's not enough. It's
not guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed. Even a player of his caliber has to fight his best because in the end it comes down to what happens in the match, and a lot of players, not just Knees, are capable of taking him out. But Blue just continues to perform so well when the pressure's on and comes out on top.
Yep,
so this is huge. It still comes down to Thursday. 2 days from now, they will fight again, the red team and the pink team. And if the pink team manages to win in 2v2, we're going to have to fight a 3v3 tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if they can get that 3v3 tiebreaker. That's going to be the only way pink team can make it out because red team has that advantage now. Coming up next now, black team versus the yellow team. Black team currently 0-4 in this series. Going to try to get their names, put a mark on their board, give them one of those W's.
I want to see black team win. I know everybody out there wants to see black team win. Of course, yellow team, full of some great guys as well. Hermison, Agzo, and Machete. Very capable of winning this.
Yeah, I mean, Agzo took 8 stocks in the last crew battle.
Agzo took 8 stocks in the crew battle. That means he almost soloed a team on his own.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty big. It's tough to say what's going to happen here. I mean, I want to say that the black team is, they were the monsters of this group. They were the highest seeded team in this group. Now 0-4, they're looking for a victory here. They could, if they win these 2 games against the yellow team, they will not be last place in the series. Get a little more money than the yellow team would. But yellow team also, it's interesting what's at stake here, because it's basically just several $100s is at stake between these 2 teams.
It's the money and the ego, right? It's the
there's glory involved here, man. This is the pro series. This is the first ever pro series. You gotta win it.
Yeah,
you gotta win it.
You want to win it.
And everybody's watching these guys. Everybody wants the black team to score a victory here. Of course, lots of yellow team fans out there. And unfortunately for the black team, yellow team is entirely capable of sweeping this.
They definitely have that potential.
Not only do you have Agzo, who 8-stocked the team last week, you've got Machete, who's won basically every tournament that Blue doesn't enter. Machete wins.
Okay.
Even though he's not coming in second place in like the big in the big tournaments,
it's because Blue takes him out.
Machete still wins. So it's like, and then plus Hermison, extremely consistent. Like, this is going to be hard for the black team, but I think it could still go either way.
I do really respect the fact that the black team is changing it up more. They have been known for these kind of consistent picks, right? Addy is known for his Val. Cake, generally speaking, plays the Brynn, right? He also had a Queen Nai. But as of late, they're like, all right, well, what we've been doing is it's not working anymore. We need to change up our mindset, change up our legends. Now they're busting out a Thor and a Fate.
And Zul.
And a Zul from Dobrain.
That's like so crazy.
Trying new stuff.
Addy, Messick, Cake, and Dobrian. That's Val, Queen Nai, Mordax, right? But no, instead it's Thor, Fate, and Zul. What's happened? What does the world come to?
And then equally interesting, Agzo started busting out the Thor last week, and he did really well with that Thor.
Yep.
So
a lot of pocket Thors starting to make their debuts.
Daiku won a Thor
on the top level. Yeah, he won it too with Thor. It was awesome. Okay, so we have a Boomy analysis video for the yellow team that we can take a look at here and figure out. You know, Boomy, he won the Pro Series with the black team in North America. He's got a good mind about what's going on here behind the scenes with yellow team. Let's see what he's got to say.
So we have the yellow team, and honestly, coming in as the 3rd seed, going 0-2 in week 1, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to bounce back. However, that monster performance from Agzo on Tuesday really showed the true potential of this team. I think with a backline of Machette and Hermison, it's honestly plausible, assuming that blue team might lose, that this team can make it out of the groups, clutch up, and honestly win the whole thing. Machette obviously coming off that Mayhem of Ragnarok victory, on top of Hermison just being the backline, the clutch factor that you need. And then we saw it on Tuesday, but Agzo has won in the past. He is insane when he's hitting his strides, and with a late season bloom, this team has the potential.
Agzo also got 2nd place in the previous in the Mountain Dew Am Gamefield Championship, right?
So to be fair, that was recorded between last Tuesday and Thursday, so some of that information has changed a little bit.
But that's crazy. It's like you wouldn't consider the yellow team to have so much power considering their seed, right? But just in general, you've got Agzo, the guy who 8-stocked the last team. You got Machete, the guy who won Mayhem of Ragnarok very recently. Agzo also getting 2nd place in the most recent tournament, the largest online tournament we ever had. Talk about the Mountain Dew Am Gamefield Championship. Plus Hermison, the glue. He's solid. When it comes down to 2v2, he's the best teammate you can have because he'll work with any playstyle. He'll fill in the gaps.
He's very consistent
as
well.
This is going to be super tough for the black team. And talk about the black team, let's take a look at the lobby and see what these players are going to be sending out first.
So the black team is interesting in that, honestly, they could send out anyone first and have anyone anchor, and I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. So it looks like they're going to be starting off with that Cake start.
Okay, Cake is coming out for the black team, and what a pedigree that Cake has. Nearly $10,000 in earnings. This doesn't include Mountain Dew Am Gamefield that happened this past weekend. I would say certainly over 10,000 now in earnings, and he is ranked 2 in overall power rankings of Europe. That's huge, and that comes from a legacy of tournament victories. Once upon a time, he won every tournament in a row. Right?
Yeah, he and Natty Mestic in 2v2s had an 11 tournament, like major tournament streak, something like that.
Like seasonal championships, online tournaments, LANs. They are 2v2 world champions currently. They won the last one. But Agzo's coming out first, and I love the pick. This is smart for the yellow team. Send out Agzo first. He 8-stocked last week. He took out 8 stocks from the purple team. That's purple team's insane. Purple team took out blue team, the undefeated team in their group, right? Yellow team's capable of taking out 8 of their stocks. What can they do against the black team? Is Agzo going to solo this team? I think that's what happens.
He wants to.
They're in voice chat, and Agzo's like, guys, let me 9-stock this
Agzo's
team.
fought all 3 of the black team members in multiple online and offline events. Like Agzo knows these guys.
Yeah, and he's playing this Thor. That's the guy he took out. That's the team. That's the play. What am I saying? That is the legend he played against the purple team where he took out the 8 stocks. So watch out, black team. This is going to be crazy. But Cake could potentially just neutralize this right now. And that would be huge. Knowing what Agzo is capable of, since they're sending him out first, if the black team can just end him right now, that could go such a long way. Let's see what happens here.
I'm really curious what we're going to see from Agzo's hammer. Yeah, his hammer looked so incredibly strong both this past weekend and when he got that 8 stock in the last crew battle last week. So that's the weapon that I think he's going to be running through and through.
And that's no surprise considering his main before this for the longest time ever was Bode Bar. And so he developed that hammer play with the Bode Bar, and now he's ascended the hammer play to the heavens with the god himself, Thor.
God of Thunder himself. Had a thunderous performance, but Cake with this Fate actually getting some good damage built up onto Agzo. Goes for the offstage. Agzo! The turnaround down air from Cake will punish and finish.
What a risk taker Agzo is to ground pound in that situation. Cake had the perfect answer to it, and it's not easy to do. The way that orb down air works, it could be a little weird to get those KOs. He landed it perfectly, and even pushed him underneath the stage.
Oh
what
my gosh!
String! Oh my
Using the whole
goodness! Cake,
stage!
it's still going. Agzo can't answer back. He's dealt so much damage here. Even if Cake goes down now, he's built such a lead for himself. And he does go down. Look at this. He's got Agzo in orange. This is huge. Cake steals the weapon. Agzo was trying to delay the weapon spawn for Cake, but Cake managed to grab it just in time too. Oh! Cake is on fire now. What a sweet play. He could potentially take out Agzo and still have 2 stocks remaining. You can tell just by the way Cake's moving, you can tell he's feeling himself here.
He's feeling real good right now.
I'm back.
Trying to get over that corner with those orb down airs. Agzo, he needs this stock. He wants to only lose 1.
Yeah, it's huge if Cake can. I mean, it's looking like Cake's going to win this match, but so much better to have 2 stocks remaining. It's literally twice as good.
That covered the platform.
That's pretty crazy.
The down signature.
That might be the first time Cake's seen that.
Oh, he's going for more of those down signatures. It already worked once. Stomp, side air, Cake, sent flying.
And Agzo's going to let Cake come back onto the stage. He wasn't willing to edgeguard him unarmed.
Did not want to challenge that orb with the unarmed. Knows the reversal power. If Cake gets above, gets a down air ground pound, that's death.
Okay, Agzo's taking out the stock, and that is good for the yellow team. Even if Cake wins this, yellow team still has a very good chance to equalize. But don't count Agzo out yet. You know he's in the red. We've seen him delete stocks. They're looking for the right position here. They're kind of like dancing around each other.
He's playing so much safer now that
he has to. If he tries to make a crazy play here and just sends out, he just uses one move in the wrong place, Cake can kill him for it.
Spot dodge.
This could be it. Oh man, Agzo narrowly avoids death. That's side air. Cake just had the opportunity to do it again. So, black team now in the lead. It seems like it's been forever since we've been in this situation. Black team 1 stock ahead. Cake is waiting to see who the yellow team's going to send out next.
Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Hermison or Machete?
Machete.
Who do you think they should send?
I think Machete.
You think Machete?
I think Machete to squash the lead.
Okay.
And maybe go in the lead on their own. Hermison can do anything, I think. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Machete is going to be coming out next here. This final killing blow from Cake. You see, he got the side. He missed the sider earlier in the same situation. It's the same move because after that neutral signature, Fate doesn't have to fall all the way back to the ground.
Stays on the air.
You have control of Fate again before she lands on the ground. So the sider got the KO. Machete coming out next, and he's playing his signature Mordex.
Yeah, this Mordex is a scary Mordex. He's been able to get some big gimps with this Mordex, and a lot of it comes down to that scythe play if you can do it.
All right, so Cake is only going to have one stock remaining in this battle. Machete, of course, capable of neutralizing this lead easily, considering he won Mayhem of Ragnarok, a European 1v1 tournament very recently. He's in position to win this whole thing. Let's see how it goes here. The battle is on. Cake of the black team. Oh, man, this is what I was talking about. Machete is the player most well-equipped to defeat Cake. Oh, no. As soon as we say that, though, Cake's got strings.
Yeah.
Machete
out of nowhere, those bursts from Cake's orb.
Yeah. But look at this. Machete's taking so little damage. That's
it. All right, yeah.
Wow. 50 seconds. 30 seconds, actually. Oh, man. What a game.
That was quick and clean.
Mm-hmm. So Machete now is going to be going into this next match. Black team gets the opportunity to counterpick here. They know Machete is playing next. They're going to get to see which character Machete locks in with next, which I can only imagine is going to be Mordex.
Probably sticking with it.
So he'll probably play Mordex, and then Black team gets to fully counterpick here. Who are they going to send out? It looks like Addy Mastic. Coming in next.
Look,
$40,000 in earnings. I know he's shy of $40,000, but remember it doesn't have the Mountain Dew Am Game Field Championship earnings
he's
in
probably
there.
Over now.
So he is certainly over $40,000. Like, what the? That's a nice car.
Yeah.
That's like a house. That's a
Hasn't
modest
he
house.
bought a house with?
He bought an apartment with his Brawlhalla earnings. He tweeted it out. My apartment sponsored by Brawlhalla. And that's awesome.
Okay, so he's going to be going in with the Val pick. I was talking about how earlier the black team switched up their characters. We saw the Thor coming out from Addy Mastic, but it looks like he's going back to the old mainstay. Maybe doesn't like the Thor matchup against Machete's Mordex.
This is Addy Classic playing Val again. All right, black team versus yellow team. About to get started in this. Addy Mastic has the opportunity to ban all but 3 maps here. I'm not sure what the right answer is. I guess remove the smallest stages, right? Because Mordex does so well off stage that the more stage there is, the better. And the more often you're on the corners, the more chance you have of getting hit with Mordex's gauntlet down signature that just carries him over the corner and spikes him downward. That's a scary place to be. So I think that's what Addy Mastic was trying to get done here. And the battle is on. Black team versus yellow team. It's a tie game.
6 stocks left on both teams. But Machete got that spawn weapon. Oh, and a great reset with that Scythe neutral light, and then back up, hit a second neutral light. He's been doing a really good job of getting these resets with the Scythe.
Uh-oh, Addy might be in trouble here. Machete really... He has something like he can't make it. What? Oh! If he was Thor, though, that would have worked.
Thor neutral signature reaches
We've seen
far.
him do that before. I think that was like muscle memory for him. That was still a good move. Like it was
He got close.
It was better than an upward dodge. It goes farther than that, but it wasn't enough. And Machete...
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Machete got such an early KO. Oh my goodness,
He's
Machete.
just rolling him around.
What is this? How do you have so much power?
He's a washing machine, and Addy Mastic is just like a pair of socks that got thrown inside of it. He's just like getting rolled around all over the place, getting cleaned up.
It's just like, I'm just thinking, like, what is it like to possess so much power? Hopefully he uses it responsibly. Another one.
Addy Mastic.
Holy cow.
He's about to just get straight 3-stocked by Machete.
That's crazy.
With
Addy Mastic, for the longest time, Addy Mastic was the #1 player of Europe. And to see Machete hand it to him like this with so much, I mean, he's so clean, is just, what a spectacle, man. Uh-oh. All right, Addy Mastic makes it back to the stage, but Machete, that was kind of 50-50 for Machete. Addy Mastic's lucky to be alive at this point. Oh my goodness, he's got to take. We can't see an Addy Mastic, a 3-stock from Machete on Addy Mastic. We just can't. That can't be real. Oh man, but it looks like it might happen. Machete just one good hit away from it. Addy Mastic starting to, that's a Hail Mary to just neutral sing like that in neutral. Oh no,
Jumps
avoids
over
the
the-
weapon throw. Machete ready to do it unarmed, but goes back for a new sight.
Sprint dodge.
And that was scary. Eddie Messick fell to the ground with no recovery option.
Oh!
And the 3-stock is real! Machete! What a beast! Now Dobrian has to come in for the black team and deal with Machete's
take 6
full
stocks.
3 stocks remaining, plus Hermison still waiting on deck with 3 more stocks. So it's 6-3, and oh my goodness, what
Machete
a
just
game
went
by
off.
Machete.
Machete just straight up went off. He
was-
has not lost a stock.
Yeah, he was in full control that entire match. It seemed like every time he got a hit, he was able to convert it into many more hits. And it's just crazy. Wow, Machete is so good.
Like, I am flabbergasted at just how well Machete played that one.
Yeah.
He just did everything right, and it all comes down to Dobrain for the black team. Can he take 6 stocks off the yellow team and put his team on the board?
I think he can, but it does seem unlikely. I mean, just realistically, come on.
It's going to be tough. I do like the Shang. He's been playing this. This is like his more consistent pick. He does have that Zol, which is it's just a big bursty character, but the Shang
But
is
he
a little
needs
bit more
to
consistent for him.
he needs to take stocks without losing stocks right now. And Wu Shang is the guy to do it for Dobrian. Dobrian with so much experience in the game. He has won his crew battle matches before. You see 2 crew battle takedowns. That means when he's entered a crew battle, he has defeated his opponent twice so far.
Well, he'll have to do it twice more.
He's leaving the smallest maps on the field. And we're going to small Enigma. That will serve Dobrian very well. And you know why, right? Because he's the master of the triple down.
Yeah,
line.
the triple down.
The triple down. If he can catch Machete's dodge out just right, in either direction, Dobrian's got a triple down light waiting for him with Spear. But it's going to be tough to do. Dobrian versus Machete. Machete. I mean, this is crazy because they're a full player behind right now. Nice. Dobrian well on his way.
Start. Oh, he's going for it again. The downlight recovery, and then once that follow-up nair just for so much damage in that vertical.
Yeah, if he can grab him with the nair, if he can dribble him back down onto the platform, he's got more combo potential off of that. Not just with gauntlets, but Dobrian in general. He's got those. Look at that's what I'm talking about. Dobrian's got the plays off the dribbles. This is great right now for the black team. Oh, man, I can't believe that even though Machete dodged up, Dobrian still missed that.
Just enough iframes on that dodge out from Machete.
Barely.
Ooh,
Machete should count his lucky stars because that wasn't the right dodge. But he still came out on top.
Active input.
Uh-oh, the weapon throw. He might be in trouble now. Reset now. Dobrian on the stage, and wow.
Those are so risky.
What a Hail Mary from Dobrian, man.
Great interrupt. Saw that ground pound coming, but now he doesn't have a weapon. Could not get back to the corner, and there it is. Machete gets the first stock off of Dobrain.
All right, so Mike, this is rough. 6 stocks to 2 stocks. Can the black team? Can Dobrian somehow bring this back for the black team? Oh wow! Okay, luckily Dobrian escapes that combo because that might have been the stock. Machete, so much control. My goodness, because he's not only is his stock ahead, he's taken down Dobrian to orange, and okay, Dobrian.
That's Machete's first stock ever taken.
in the past 5
He's fought
how much
3
has it been?
opponents.
Oh my goodness.
And just now lost his first stock. Machete. He's looking so incredibly strong. Dobrain needs more damage onto Machete. He needs to clean up these stocks of Machete without losing this one in order to have even a ghost of a chance of winning this for the black team.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really tough. What a tough spot to be in for Dobrian. The pressure's on. And, but at this point, all he can do is defy expectations, and Dobrian's all about that. Nice down signature. He's got Machete off, but he has to get the edge guard here. Oh, man, Machete. Yep, dodges through it. And what? Pivots a slide charge down signature, which has a reversal built into it. What an amazing move choice and perfect execution for Machete to take Dobrian down to his final stock. We might not even see Hermison play on the yellow team because Machete's done so well. What a brutal team, man. You've got Agzo, who we know what he's capable of with 8 stocks, and then Machete, who can just 3 stock somebody like Adimestic. Now down to the final stock against Dobrian.
All right, Dobrain getting some good damage built up onto Machete. It's down to the final stocks between the two of them, but there's still one more person on the yellow team. All right, here comes the spear plays. Playing this edge. Oh, the spot dodge from Machete to avoid that downlight. Dash dancing again. Machete touches down and he spot dodges, but Dobrain was on the dash back.
Dobrian's being real crafty with his movement here. He's got a shot. If he can defeat Machete here. Oh no! Is this it? Dobrian going to the other side? He touched. Oh man. That was so close.
He just barely touched.
Oh no, that's it! The yellow team wins!
Machete takes 7 stocks off of the black team. At this point, he's probably mad at Agzo for taking 2 stocks because he's like, I could have gotten more.
I could have tied your record, right? With 8 stocks. Oh my goodness, Machete, what a force to be reckoned with. Holy cow, what he's capable of is just astounding.
He took 6 of those stocks before losing his first one, too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Machete is an insane. Really well played from him. That's going to put him 1 up over the black team. And then we'll be going into Thursday.
Yeah, that's good. So yellow team's record now is 2 wins and 3 losses. They can go even now. They have a chance going into the next game. If they win against the black team in 2v2, they'll have an even 3-3 record. I think that puts them in 2nd place. Depending on how things go with the purple team tomorrow, yellow team has a slim chance of being 2nd place, depending on how the stocks taken and the matches won. There's like a lot of stats that need to happen, but there is some chance that they could come out 2nd place here if they win against the black team. But sadly, if they do that, that means the black team
goes 0-6
will
for the series.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
My heart's with black team. They don't. At this point, it's a matter of pride.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Can they get 1?
Yeah. Don't go. What's the opposite of undefeated?
Don't go super defeated.
Super defeated. Don't go
like
super
extra defeated. But that's it for the matches for today.
Yep.
Quick rundown. White team won. Purple team won. Red team won. And
the yellow team
won.
Super one.
Super one. Extra one.
This was a great day of crew battles. So what we've got left now in the European Pro Series is these same matchups 2 days from now, Thursday, this week. We've got the same matchups in 2v2 rotations where it's 2v2 matches, but in a best-of-3 set, you have to use all 3 of your possible team combinations within the 3 players that you've got. You might be able to skip by without using all 3 if you win 2-0, but if it goes to game 3, you got to use all 3 team combinations within your team. And after Thursday, we'll know which team from each group ascends to the series final that takes place on June 8th. That's a Saturday, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. What's going to happen? I don't know. It's totally up in the air. We thought blue team for sure, but at this point now, purple team has just as much of a chance of doing it. Although if they do it, we're going to see a 3v3 tiebreaker if they happen to beat the blue team. What's going to happen, man? I just don't know. I'm very excited to find out, though. I'm sure you are, too. So join us this Thursday, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, for these same matchups, but in 2v2 rotation, and find out who is going to ascend to the series final, who takes 2nd and 3rd place. All will be revealed this Thursday. So make sure you join us then. But until then, thank you so much for being with us here today. We appreciate all of you being here, and we can't wait to see you again on Thursday. Till then, bye.